Hello again, welcome back to Practical Solid. Today I'm going to show you the power of linked data based on the example of address books and contacts. You remember we created an address book earlier, and today I will show you how you can incorporate other address books you find on the solid web into your pod by linking them to your account. One example of a publicly available address book we can find at the SolidOS pod from the SolidOS team at solidos.solidcommunity.net. There's a lot of information on here, but I'm particularly interested in the SolidOS contacts down here. So we open that link and we can find another address book here with some contacts, for example, to the SolidOS team members. And now I want to link this address book to the stuff in my pod, and therefore I need the link, of course. So I just collapse this and right click here on the icon and say copy the link. And now you're hopefully not scared away. We have to edit some source code because there is no UI yet for what I'm going to do. For now, to show you the power of linked data, I will just do it in source code, and we will do this using an app called podpro.dev. I already linked the Practical Solid pod in this app and signed in. I'm going to edit a file called private type index found in the settings container. This is basically the file that controls what shows up in the your stuff page and allows other apps to find the data in your pod. What I'm going to do here is I will add the link to the SolidOS address book to the type registration for address books. I will just go out of the way here so you can see better. Okay, I'll also zoomed in a bit. So we have the type registration for address books here, and I will just add the link to the SolidOS address book here as a new entry, like this. As I said, don't worry too much about the syntax. I will probably do another episode about how all this works, but for now let's just keep it like this. Yeah, now I can save the file and switch back to my pod and see what it did. Take another look at the your stuff page, and you will see that the SolidOS project context group is now linked in our page. I don't know why it's duplicated here right now. Doesn't make sense to me, but it seems to work. We can open it and come back to the solid address book. Just to get this right, the addresses have not been copied to our pod. They have just been linked. So we can make use of data that is not stored in our pod, but link to it and be able to interact with it. This also affects every other app that works with contacts. Like, let's switch back to PodOS contacts and see what this does to this app. So refresh, and now we are here. We have the address book we created ourselves, and we also have linked the SolidOS contacts. You can open this, it works. We have all the groups and all the people in there. That's what you can do with linked data. It's a way to make use of data that is stored everywhere around the web. It could be on your pod, it could be on your friends' pods, it could be on any public pods or organizations, whatever. And the good thing is, because the data is not copied but linked, anytime the original owner of the data changes anything, it will get updated instantly in your reference to it. So by using Solid, you do not only gain control over your own data, you also gain a very powerful way of interlinking the data across the web, which I think is really cool. And we have seen on a practical example here how powerful that can be. There are a lot of other ways to link data. You cannot only link your address book to others, you could also link a recipe to an address book or a task to a recipe or whatever. Any kind of data can be linked, and we will see other examples in future episodes of how powerful that can be. So stay tuned and like and subscribe if you also want to see more of this.